Good morning. Well, here we are. It's Sunday. I even shaved for you. Usually Sunday I try to take a day off, but I didn't today. All right. Anyway, Viloma, interrupted inhalation with kumbhaka. That's what we're doing today. But I want to remind you of two things. First of all, show you this picture from Mr. Iyengar's Light on Yoga, right? With this, and you see over here where the sitting posture is. So you see the upward lift in the chest rolling over the top of the shoulders from front to back is matched by the cross-shaped width right there by the kidneys. And you see the upward movement of the inner buttock, which I talked about yesterday. You got to lift up the lower spine from the Muladhara, right? Don't drop the Samanavayu on the Apanavayu, as we say, right? You got to lift it up. And if you do that, you can see that tension spot is right there in that kidney area where the thoracics meet the lumbar, right? You can see how straight and broad his back is there, right? So don't forget that the sitting posture is really, really important. Next thing is I want to read you something, a little excerpt from Yoga, Freedom, and Immortality by Mircea Eliade, one of my favorite books about the whole yoga process. He's a great scholar, and he married an Indian Dasgupta's daughter, so he really had an insight into the Indian tradition, even though he was Romanian. The most important and certainly the most specifically yogic of all the various refusals, refuse to move, refuse to breathe, refuse to think, okay, is the discipline of respiration. In other words, the refusal to breathe like the majority of humankind, that is non-rhythmically. Patanjali defines the refusal as, quote, pranayama is the arrest of the movements of inhalation and exhalation and is obtained after asana has been realized. Yoga Sutra, chapter 2, verse 49. So Patanjali speaks of the, quote, arrest, the suspension of respiration. However, pranayama begins with the making the respiratory rhythm as slow as possible. And this is the first objective. There are a number of texts that treat this Indian ascetic technique, but most of them do no more than repeat the traditional formulas. Although pranayama is specifically a yogic exercise, one of great importance, Patanjali devotes only 3 sutras to it. He's primarily concerned with the theoretical basis of the ascetic practices. Technical details are found in the commentaries by, check out these guys' names, Vyasa, Bhoja, and Vakaspati Mitra. Vakaspati Mishra. Tough to say. But especially in the Hatha Yoga treatises. So like everything else, these are the things that are bare bones and you're supposed to learn it from a teacher or a guru. In this case, that's me. Okay. So anyway, here we go again. So today, we're doing the Viloma technique, Viloma 1, which means interrupted inhalation. Just going through the inhalations for all the breath techniques, and we'll come back to the Viloma 2, and then we'll put it together in another couple of weeks. So when we're doing Viloma 1, it's 4 stages of increasing rings or diameters. So you're beginning at the base of the floating ribs, you're moving to the lower third of the ribs, moving to the middle third of the ribs, then you're moving to the upper lungs, like putting a bangle. They say like putting a bangle on an Indian woman. You slide it up higher and higher, increasing diameters, right? Even though sometimes we try to make it look like the space has happened inside, and we're not kind of what they call gathering the breath up. No, you're trying to do it smoothly. There should be no tension or jerking whatsoever, both in the posture and certainly in your brain. But then the holding has to also be smooth. You shouldn't be holding it till bursting point. You have to find out what's taxing your system, and there has to be absolute no aggression whatsoever. So again, you take your stance, you do your Jalandhara Bandha, you open up your chest. Again, I have a chair that I'm bringing my hands back, as opposed to if I keep my hands here by my thighs, can you see here? If I keep my hands here by my thighs, something here collapses a little bit, right? I can roll it back, but if I take my hands here, this is just to kind of remind you, especially the first part of the technique where we're not using the fingers for digital control, we don't need it, all right? So, chin down, chest up, do your exhalation. Of course, you might do a few to get yourself ready, right? I'm going right into it because most of you are not brand new to this technique, right? Right. If you are, you've got to take restorative breaths in between each technique. So you exhale, and then you do in stages. Take a little bit in, wait, lower third, breathe in, wait, Middle third, breathe in. Wait. If you can take all the way up to the top of the lungs, do it. Now wait there for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Slowly exhale without losing height or girth. And then soft, smooth inhale. Eventually you do continuous cycles, but right now we're taking a breath in between because this might be new for some of you. Breathe in, breathe out, and start the Viloma 1 interrupted cycle again. Breathe in a bit. Wait. Second time. Wait. Third time. Wait. Fourth time. Now hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Slowly exhale. And restorative breathing. Okay, we'll do a third time just so you get the idea with no digital control. Exhale whatever's in the lungs. New cycle is going to begin. Now I'll do it more silently. Sip the breath in. Wait. Again. Pause. Third time. Stop. One last if you got it. Wait there. Hold it for the 8 count. And then smoothly exhale. Back to restorative breathing. Notice the quality of that restorative breath. If it comes in with a gasp or something like that, you overextend your capacity. So you have to work within your own form. Remember, no one can teach you cadence in breathing. You have to find your own way, right? All right, so now, you've done a few of those cycles. And some of you have known, if you're having difficulty doing continuous cycles, you know, one of my techniques is called the 3-2-1 technique. You take one breath, take 3 restorative breaths, take another breath, you take 2 restorative breaths, you do the breath technique again, take 1 restorative breath, then you do 3 continuous cycles without the restorative breath in between. That's how you can train yourself to do continuous cycles. But don't be cavalier about it. Practice a lot and make it really easy and serene. Okay. So now the next technique is the same idea, except now we're going to do digital control. So we're going to be moving the nostrils, right, narrowing them to change the pressure and the rhythm. So you have to be delicate with how your fingers work the 2 sides. And this is going to do just open nostril and then narrow nostril. So we're going to inhale, exhale, soft breath, raise the hand, narrow the nostrils, and now take 4 sips of the breath. Inhale a bit, wait, inhale again, wait, inhale again, wait, inhale again, wait. Now hold the breath, squeeze the nostrils closed. Relax the hand, smooth exhale. Restorative breathing. Notice how pinching the nostrils closed when you hold the breath intensifies. You can really feel it percolating inside, can't you? If that's too much, don't hold the nostrils closed. That's all. Exhale your breath one more time. Raise the hand, narrow the nostrils. Breathe in. Wait. Second time. Hold. Third time. Pause. Fourth time. Stop. Pinch closed. Hold. Open the nostrils. Let go. Restorative breathing. In the future time, you can also pinch the nostrils closed on the exhale. Makes it tougher. So not doing it today, but that's another technique, right? All right, one more time together. Re-energize your posture. Exhale whatever's in the lungs. New cycle is going to begin. Raise the hand, narrow the nostrils, and breathe in a bit. Wait. Breathe in again. Wait. Fill the back of the body as well. Third time. Hold. If you got any more left, do the 4th one. Stop. Pinch closed. Open the nostrils, exhale. Restorative breathing. That's all for today. Join me tomorrow when we're going to go up the scale as we did previously. We're going to do Anuloma, then Pratiloma, Chandrabedna, Suryabedna, Nadishodhana. Then we're going to begin the whole thing again, except we're going to do it with the Viloma 2 and the Bhayakumbhaka. All right?